caught on camera a dramatic water rescue last night in Deep River. Here's the survivor. Look at this. 2 osprey chicks in danger of floating away when their nest wound up in the river. News 8 viewer took pictures of what was happening. And tonight, News 8's Tina Detel has more on the rescue and how those chicks are doing tonight.
If you take a look around, you can see there are plenty of osprey nests here at Great Island, and one of them may soon become the new home to these newly abandoned chicks.
I just cut off the little pieces of fish because that's what the mothers would be doing, the parents.
Grace Crick was called in by the DEEP after these osprey chicks were plucked from a nest heading out to sea. Their nest was built on a fallen log in North Cove and Old Saybrook, and when it broke loose and started to float away, Dan Ferrier jumped in his boat to try to save them.
He actually risked his life going out. He tied a rope around the log.
Crick, who is a wildlife rehabilitator with a place called Hope, also jumped into action to save the abandoned chicks she believes are no more than 2 or 3 weeks old.
Their eyes are open. They're starting to get some little pin feathers in, still have a lot of down.
She tries not to handle them so they stay as wild as possible, but says if folks see birds in danger, they can help. Just be careful of the sharp beaks and talons on the birds of prey. If smaller birds are returned to their nest, the parents won't reject them. That's a myth.
They're real good about taking their birds back, even if you've touched them.
As for these guys, they may find a new home on Great Island in Old Lyme.
There's a couple of nests that the young were blown out of during a storm, and they perished.
Crick says the parents still stuck around and will hang out on their nest platform until it's time to migrate. She's hoping to place these chicks in one of those nests.
We're thinking, and we're pretty confident that they will adopt these guys.
Volunteers plan to check on the chicks to make sure the new home is working out. In Old Lyme, Tina Detel, News 8.